Doing, girly? Huh? What are you doing? Hey, girly. What are you doing, huh? Haru just being Haru. Heidi! What are you doing? All right, look at this. Look at this. After 5 days, finally got the sun out. Who'd we have to pay for that? Oops. Go right. Tell it is. Just had our, looks like our, hopefully our last bit of rain come through. Hopefully it's the last bit. All right, let's go. The dangerous corner. Hey, good morning, folks. Jack here. Hope everyone's doing well today. A beautiful Saturday in the province. I know you thought I was going to say paradise, didn't you?
Morning.
Hey, good morning. Got water flowing, no flooding. After 5 days of rain, no flooding. Back in 2.5 years, very little flooding in our area, our little neck of the woods here. Not like Iligan. If you know anything about Iligan City, and if you've seen the reports of that tropical storm, not typhoon, storm coming through, you know how bad it was on them. And that, we pass by Iligan quite often on our way to CDO. And that place will flood easily, even from just regular rain. So you can imagine what happens during the, well, you can see what happens during a tropical storm. Thankfully it wasn't a typhoon with really, really, really heavy rain. Morning. Oh, hearts go out to those people having to deal with that, flooded houses, streets, everything. Got some blockage here. Look at this. Haven't had weather like this in 5-6 days. Really, probably a week. If you see yourself in this video and you want your image moved or blurred, contact me at my channel information and let me know the date time group and we'll take care of that for you. Check, Blackie, joined. They didn't even give you recognition this morning as you go to take your one of many peas. So let me start out with some apologies first, guys. So sorry to all those Canadians who thought I was picking on them. Hey, you know, I'm just a dumb American. I learned all my information about Canada from Bob and Doug McKenzie on Saturday Night Live, you know, and from drinking Molson Ice, and my like 5 days of driving through Canada on the Alcan, heading up to Anchorage. That's what I know about Canada. So if you took offense to any of my comments the other day, I'm sorry, guys. But don't worry about it. Pretty soon you'll all be the 51st United States of America. The 51st state. We already got the flag ready for you. But we'll do that after we take over Greenland. Okay, guys? There's your apology. Now let me get right back into one of your great citizens here in the Philippines, and that's my buddy Alex there. He put out another video on that couple. That couple that spent all the money. She spent all the money, all her husband or boyfriend's money. Well, he put out part 2, which is just stealing the material from the other guy's channel again and posting that up. But at least he gave him the recognition and posted their channel name. And the guy didn't seem too concerned about the money, since they were the videos right after that, because the videos were about 2 weeks ago, which Alex doesn't mention that in any way. Probably why he hid the channel name in the first video. But the guy didn't really seem that upset about his girlfriend spending all that money as they went to Manila in a nice luxury hotel, and then flew to Singapore, and then jumped on a cruise ship for 11 days out of Singapore. Him and his girlfriend. I watched one of her live streams, and it's her channel. Watched one of her live streams this morning, or tried to watch it. And she's talking about putting in copyright strikes against his channel because all the haters are attacking them in their channel now. Thanks to Alex. So I don't know what relationship he had with her about her content when he posted her content in full in 2 videos, where he's getting thousands and thousands of views, and she's not even monetized yet. So I wonder if is he gonna fork over any of his view count money to her, because it's her video that he's showing. Is it fair use when you don't talk about them at all? You don't make comments other than bad comments, and criticize the guy and the woman. Then he also did a second part video with the girl who exposes the homeless expats. Exposes them. And some of the video is pretty much what she did on the streets there. But her and her Canadian boyfriend have also made up. They've made up and I don't know if they went their separate ways or whatever, how that came back, because she did start another channel of her own. So who knows how that worked out. But she wants it all to be forgiven and everything. Here's my problem with that. And I looked at the GoFundMe page, and they took in over $1,000 on that GoFundMe. And of course, you don't know the receipts, right? You don't know full disclosure on that. So how much has gone to each of them in there? My big question is, are you going to give that $1,000 back to the subscribers? Are you going to give that money back? I would hope so, but I'm not counting on that. Yeah, so she wants everything to be forgiven, clean slate. Everybody just go their separate ways. But what about that $1,000? Who's splitting that up? Does she get 60% of that? Does he get 40? Does Alex get any percentage of that? Because he's the one, it's gone to his bank account. Questions, guys. Questions. And this ain't the first time he started a GoFundMe for people. It's not even the second. I doubt if it's the third. So this will probably be the last time I talk about that channel. And even Antics is pointing that out as they're telling us, as Heidi goes on her live stream yesterday and tells people that they weren't e-begging for test money the other day, even though I think there was a little bit of that, and I even discussed that, because it sure seemed like to me that they were trying to get that $300 for the test that they needed, because they didn't appear to have the money for the test. Sure seemed like e-begging to me. And apparently a lot of other subscribers and viewers as well, because she was on there telling people how wrong they were. They were just letting us know the cost, guys. They were just letting us know the cost. They weren't e-begging. No sirree, Bob. And I'm still waiting for that guy, that arrest coming for the regular guy. It's pending, guys. Any day now. Hopefully he doesn't stay in one place for too long before he leaves for Canada, because the Belgian's coming after him. And speaking of that, I thought it was interesting, very interesting and telling. Hopefully that store's not closed already. Just opened up, what, 2 months ago? But they've even improved it some, so I doubt it's closed. But yeah, the Belgian guy. And follow me here, guys, because I saw the video yesterday about that impending arrest, guys. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. Just like he told us about PLT, it's gonna happen soon. But the funny thing about that is he's admitting in his video that he's got connections in all these government offices that he's bringing regular guy up to. And guess what, guys? When you do that, that's a violation of the law, to coerce individuals, government officials, to take action against another individual, whether it's immigration or the police or anything else. If you try to influence based on your personal relationship, that can be a crime against another Republic Act. And admitting to it right on TV, right on the YouTubes, guys. Admitting that he's got all these connections over here, and he goes after certain vloggers. Should you be putting stuff like that on YouTube where it's forever? And just like him, guys, some of us record that stuff just like him. Just like him, and it's 4 terabytes of information on the PLT and the RG guy. We got some high water levels again. Water's raising, huh? If I look around, looks like I'm right in the middle of a big sunny spot that might be going away here shortly. Look at the view of the mountains in the foreground there. Mountains to the right of me, mountains to the left. Singers to the back. Singers to the back. Yeah, but I would watch, if you're gonna do this stuff on the YouTubes, guys, don't admit to breaking the laws while you're doing it. Not a smart thing to do over here. Hey. And I was looking at that stuff, and you know, as I was doing my Googling, if you think this YouTube stuff is easy, guys, if you're thorough, like I think I am, I do my research, and I go what by people say and make my opinions, make my critiques by what they say. I don't add a lot of unknown drama and untruths about it. But seriously, if you don't like what the RG guy's doing, there's means to report that properly. Not to use your friendships and influence with certain people and admit it on YouTube. And it took about 2 minutes to figure out from the Bureau of Immigration if you've got a problem with somebody here in the Philippines and you want to report them, there's a website for it. That simple. Easy to find. 2 minutes. Because something didn't sound right with me when I read that yesterday, or I saw that yesterday on his channel, and he was saying that, you know, he's reaching out to his friends in government here to report this guy, to share videos and all that other stuff, all his terabyte of information with. I went right to Google, looked that up. Google, it's a tool. Usually a pretty good one. Usually. Morning. Usually it's pretty good. But yeah, clear violation of the law if he's doing what he said he's doing on his video. And then guess who's back? Guess who's back? Sim Shady's wife or girlfriend has her own channel now, guys. She has her own channel and released her first video. But it's one of those, again, guys, you gotta It's the freaking portrait mode. Why you do a long stream video in a portrait mode is beyond me. I don't understand that. Landscape mode. If you can't figure out that portrait is for shorts and landscape is for regular videos, and guess what? She does have family. Oh, and appears to be close with them, because you never saw that in the previous videos, did you? In the Sim Shady. And she's driving around in the car, the rental car, with, guess what, guys? A seatbelt. A seatbelt. And the child in a car seat. An actual car seat. You know, that one they bought when they left the hospital. But all of the simps are there too. They're all there supporting her. Telling her what a shame it is that her boyfriend or husband was taken out by all the haters. Content. You put it out there, you're responsible for it. That's all I got to say on that matter. But good luck to her. And she hasn't been evicted from the house yet, so obviously there's some money left over there somewhere to pay the February rent anyway. And she'll be monetized here within weeks, I'm sure, within days probably, because all the simps will be there. They'll all be there. And most of them already are. The Richie Riches telling them how terrible it is that he was arrested and detained for things he did, violations of the Republic Act. But it wasn't his fault, guys. Wasn't his fault. These YouTubers, man, are something else. Like I said, expats without pensions. They can probably do more damage to people here in the Philippines than actual retirees can. In fact, I know they can. Here's an interesting observation for you guys. Overstay Road. Belgium guy. Same person? You tell me. You tell me. They sure do look the same, don't they? Pull them up side by side. Take a gander. A gander. That's what we call a look, guys. Depending on what country you're from. Take a gander at the two of them side by side. Overstay Road. The Belgium guy. Are they the same? Is it the same person? It's all sarcasm, guys. It's all sarcasm. Some of you take my videos way, way, way too seriously. Some of you don't have that sense of humor. Some of you don't have that. Don't get the jokes. Don't get the jokes. Some people get it though. Some people do. Slip on by one of the last places with the puddles. Hopefully they'll be gone by this afternoon. But some of you out there get me. I appreciate that. I really do. For those haters, don't like, don't watch, don't subscribe. It's not going to bother me a bit. Not one little bit. And the feuds again, they're rising. They are rising again. Yeah, but little feuds are starting to break out again. Philly against regular guy. And now the Belgian are against regular guy. And now we have NDY, not dead yet adventures against regular guy, or against, well, I don't know, maybe against both of them. Him and Philly. He's doing a two-part rant on Philly again. Exposing Philly for the hypocritical content on his videos when he was in Angeles. And how he tried to take out Ace Bachelor Cool but with the locals. And then brag about it on his channel. Now, what I saw from my recollection, my recollection was that Ace started this all. He's the one that started the whole thing. And he was confronted by Philly on Walking Street, Red Street. Remember that? Going way back, guys? Ace was the one that talked about someone's wife. And you don't do that, guys. There is a taboo here in the Philippines, and you don't go after someone's wife here, especially if the wife is Filipino. That's where those defamation laws come into effect. Primarily where they come into effect. But he was the one talking about Philly's wife for content. And I think I would have confronted him as well. But I wouldn't have gotten the locals involved. Not one bit. But yeah. But here we got, I don't even know his name. Jeff? Is that his name? Anyway, he's not even in the country. He's another one that puts out all the Philippines content. And he hasn't been here, what, since his tourist friend got married. Hasn't been here since then. But he's out there, he's being hypocritical now. He didn't say anything bad about what Ace said. He jumps right on Philly like he's done for several years now. In fact, he was the one that put a delay on this guy's channel in the first place, because of what he was said, because of what his attacks, constant attacks. And I'm fair on all sides, guys. You know me, I don't start any trouble. I just report the facts. Sort of like Asia Now, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. But I'm talking about relevant stuff that happened 2 days ago, not 2 weeks ago, not 2 months ago, not 2 years ago. Although I am bringing up history, the history of Philippines expats. But like I said, I'm waiting for part 2 to drop. Maybe he'll talk about his own feud with Philly then. Part 2, 9 o'clock this morning, guys. Ooh, I better hurry back. So we got the feuds still lingering in the background, guys. See if Ace shows up on the hot seat tomorrow. See if he's got some brass cojones to do that. That would be an interesting video. Maybe they can bury the hatchet. And while we're speaking of the UT, who was down in Shargal, why didn't he reach out to his buddy, his YouTuber friend that he was simping on when he first started his channel? You know who I'm talking about. Simping on his buddy because a certain guy in Shargal liked his channel, liked it so much that he was always commenting on it to grow his own channel. Any positive relationship that he could get, because the guy watched his channel and seemed to like it, so he was simping on there until just a couple weeks ago. Not sure how much I talked about that one. When he was in OPJ's live stream, and he thought they were attacking him. They thought they were attacking. He was being attacked by both OPJ and Philly, and he started defending himself because he was in there making comments, and he was called out about his comments, and then he got all offended by it. Then he goes to Shargal and doesn't even reach out. Supposedly, doesn't even reach out, doesn't send an email to collab with his favorite friend there, his favorite YouTuber. Like I said, when he first arrived. As he makes, what is it going to be now? UT 3.0 now? UT 3.0? As he rebuilds the channel into another glorious channel of the same stuff. The same exact stuff. That's right. It's good to be a neutral party, not take sides. But isn't it funny how he was so nicety nice in all the live streams with those two gentlemen until they got married. And his favorite buddy was there as what, the best man? Is that what his role was? Talking about the NDYA guy. Talking about him again. He was the best buddy at the wedding. Is he mad that Philly didn't attend the wedding? That's a speculation, guys. A far reach. But he goes down to Shargal, doesn't even reach out. Doesn't want to do that collab that can grow his channel into the next century. He doesn't want to do that because of the NDYA influence on his channel, maybe. Who knows? Who knows what the truth is? Because you can't believe any of them. Even me. Don't believe what you hear. Don't believe what you see. Only believe what you can prove beyond a reasonable doubt. Otherwise, it's all speculation. And the sun is going away. Sun is going away. Oh, cleaning up the sides again. Always nice. Hey, good morning. Cleaning it up, huh?
Yeah, clean up because we are celebrating our araw ng barangay this 14.
That's right. That's next weekend, right?
Yeah.
Next weekend?
Next weekend.
No, right.
We have some visitors from other area.
Oh, okay. They're going to do a parade?
Yeah, go parade.
Parade, beauty pageant?
I hope you join the parade.
Yeah. Try. All right, John. Okay, take care, man. Like I said the other day, guys, it's funny how me and Jimbo can lead separate lives over here. I've never had a problem in this barangay. Never. And this is definitely the province. Not every person here is trying to get at my retirement money. In fact, none of them are. It's funny. They're just people. People I know, people I like, people I talk to. No animosity here. Zero animosity. I'm not being called down to the barangay for my dogs killing chickens. And guess what? Haru has killed chickens, and I have made restitution. But he's done it on walks where the chickens are right there on the side of the road, and he's gotten them. He's even gotten a couple of our own chickens. But we didn't get called down to the barangay hall for it. We didn't have to meet with the barangay captain to settle the dispute. Because our neighbors aren't like that. Haven't been like that in 2.5 years. Completely different Philippines that he lives in compared to where we live in. And I don't believe that's true. Drama sells, guys. That's all I'm saying. Drama sells. Believe what you want. Because as Jimbo has stated in his last video, he's got 1 million more stories he can tell. And that's just what they are. Stories. Stories. What you doing? What's everybody doing? Heidi? What are you doing? What are you doing, Apollo? What's everybody doing? Don't stay away. Stay away. Stay away.